Yeah, there we go. There we go, y'all. I keep hearing about Sister T. I just got back up from my little nap, and I keep hearing about Sister T, and I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But I just can't believe those people. Sometimes a lie just don't care who tells it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Sister T been on these streets a long time. Sister T know what Sister T knows what to do. Shout out to her. But they keep saying that she got locked up. When? Sister T is not a jailbird. Sister T be on her little YouTube page dancing and singing. Doing her thing. She's cool. Yeah, I met Sister T one time on Sis channel. She had hit the link and talked with me one night. So it is what it is. I don't have no bad feelings about Sister. I don't have no bad feelings about nobody on this app. Shout out to the chat. I'm not gonna be that long. I'm just reflecting on some things, and I understand what is going on. And I know when I go to that hospital next week for my appointment, I'm going to get tapped off. And sometimes the YouTube creators, depending on who we are and what we do, we get trapped off. We get locked up. Some of us go to the psych ward. You know, in my case, I probably end up on a psych ward somewhere. And I know there's no privacy. I will always be thinking about my house, my home situation. And my girlfriend, she used to go there to that hospital all the time. And I remember going to visit with her. And I remember the outfits they used to wear. They be in paper scrubs, well, almost like paper plastic scrubs. They might be blue, they might be maroon in color. I've seen some people walk all over downtown with scrub on. And a lot of times when the psych hospital releases you, they don't care if you're homeless, they don't care if you're living with someone, they don't care if you're living by yourself. They take your belongings, they strip you down, they put you in a hospital scrub. And I remember those days when I used to do that. I remember. I remember the first time I ever went to a psychiatric hospital. It was called William S. Hall, right there on Bull Street in Columbia, South Carolina. That happened back in what, 1990? So it happens. The last time I've been in a psychiatric hospital is called Bryant Psychiatric. It's right there in West Columbia. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, I remember. I remember. But I don't know what's going on with Sister T. I hope she's not locked up. Hope she makes bail. You know, usually they'll hold you for like 24 hours and then they'll release her on her own recognizance, a PR bond. I hope she don't have to pay no money, you know. But I don't want to see anything bad happen to anybody on YouTube. None of our YouTube creators, nothing bad needs to happen to you. Stay safe, stay warm in your house. Stay in your house if you can. But going into a courtroom, you know, that's a whole different story. I hope all of us make it through. You know, whatever we going through on YouTube or in our real lives, I hope all of us make it through. I don't want to see nothing bad to happen to nobody. For real, man. That's why I say to build a co-op where we can come once a year, all YouTube creators, their sons, their chambers, can all go to venues and just enjoy each other, you know? If y'all want to battle it out on stage, on a mic, you can. You can roast each other, curse each other out. We'll get some music up there. We'll get dancers. We'll have some real fun. Well, of course, we're going to have to get some security. Of course, we're going to do that because a lot of YouTube creators don't get along with certain YouTube creators. That's just a fact of life. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I'm not going to be up here that long. I just wanted to reflect on some things. And it really bothers me when I hear certain things about certain YouTube creators. And I know nobody on this app means anyone any harm. I already know that. And people laugh, they play, they joke around, they troll each other. Some people be going doxing people, It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Got 4 ghost watchers. Oh, Lord. I'm feeling a little tired, but I got to go to work tonight. I missed work last night. My boss called me this morning. She called me just before I was getting ready to do the last video I did. And she was like, Ray, I need you to come in. I don't know what's going on with you. Work real good a couple of nights, and then there'll be like 2-3 nights you don't show up. And I'm a little worried about you, and I hope everything is working out all right. The other job I used to work, my boss don't see me at all, but she always is in contact with Birdman. And he told her that I'm going through some difficulty and to not worry about me. I will show up sooner or later. Shout out to the chat. So even though me and Birdman don't talk, we are still very friendly with each other. We're still friends. I might give him a call this afternoon. It'll be my first time in a long while. But I don't want to be triggered by him, so I might not call him. I'll just think about him. He'll be on my mind for maybe a little while. And then I'll move on to whatever else I need to do today. And I did go over there and revisited that page. And I got to admit, she got me. I'm not triggered or anything. I'm not mad or anything. And I understand what's going on and how it's going on and how I think and how I see and view people. And it's not healthy at all. I mean, some of the words I speak out of my mouth is not healthy. It's not right. Growing up, a child was seen, and if you did something wrong, you got your ass whooped. I remember when we moved from New York and we moved to South Carolina, I was still in high school. And they had the corporal punishment thing going on. And my mother signed the sheet for them to paddle me if I got in trouble in school. And it happened. But 3 little licks, it's not like they beating you, but it happens, And I just started thinking about everything. And a lot of you sit in my chat, you be enjoying the show. Some of you be laughing. Some of you don't be laughing. Some of y'all be trying to hit the link and talk to me. And I enjoy our talks together. And there'll be certain people I miss, but it is what it is. And I can't blame it on anything I do. Anything like any substance I take. And to be on mood stabilizers or antidepressants or any kind of psychotic medications, I mean, I would have to be on a regimen for a whole month to see some kind of improvement, to see it. I've done it before. I've taken Zoloft. I've taken Prozac. I've taken different mood stabilizers, and For me, they just make me sleepy, or they just sit there. And as time goes on, but I guess when you take the medicines, you're supposed to see a therapist. You're supposed to be actively seeking out treatment. And for her to call that hospital the other day, you guys, I just can't accept that. I can't. Why? Why did you do that? Keep it on YouTube. How do I say? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna be up here that long. I got up and fix me some. I haven't eaten all day or all night. I haven't. So I'm gonna put something on my belly. I got some hamburger meat. Maybe I'll make me a couple of hamburgers and pack some when I go to work tonight. Because I have to eat. I don't eat. I've been losing weight, but it's not coming off fast enough. I do my little exercises, whatever. I'm not into it. I just don't have the energy for all that right now. Shout out to the chat. But it is what it is. I accept my fate. I accept my punishment as it will come, because they are going to catch me. They are going to find me. And they're just waiting for me to go back over there to that hospital. I just know it. You can feel when something is getting ready to happen to you. Like sometimes I'll walk out my house and I will feel like jittery or trembling. And I know that I have to go very quickly to where I'm going. So I go very quickly and I leave the areas I'm visiting or going to very quickly. And like I said, a lot of times I run into my ex-girlfriend, and man, I miss her so much, man. I know where she lives, but she doesn't know where I live. She's not clear on that. She knows I'm no longer on the street. I think about her all the time, man. And I be like, damn, the fuck, what happened between us, man? And I be loving on her, and she be loving on me. And like I said, she the only one that really understands me. Because a lot of time I don't even speak it. I don't speak English to her. We speak straight Spanish. Spanish and Swahili. We like certain songs. Chasing Pavements. We know how to sing the song. We know lyrics. I be missing her so much, man. The way we used to go places and eat. The way we used to ride on the bus together. The way we used to go to the motels together, man, shit, I miss her. I miss the fuck out of her. She was a lot of fun. Her name was KK. We call her KK. She was a lot of fun, man. We just didn't work out. I don't know if I was becoming too possessed over her. And I think she did talk to me about that. She had a long talk with me one day about that. And we sat there and we cried. We knew we was not going to be together anymore. We cried and we cried. And sometimes when I wake up, I still cry about her. But like I said, every time I see her, I be so happy. When I see her, I don't even want to go to work. I be wanting to hang in the street with her. If I got money, I'm treating her. Oh yeah, we gonna eat. We gonna eat and we gonna drink our beers. We gonna laugh. We gonna talk. We gonna go to the pool hall. We gonna have fun. We always have fun when we with each other. She loves to go to the library. She loves to read. Oh, man, she's from New York too. Shout out to the chat. I just miss her so much. I really, really do. I miss her. And I did not know I was that angry with certain types of women. Certain types of women just make me so angry. There's something about them that just triggers me. And I can't go to my job and start mistreating nobody. I mean, I got to keep my hands to myself. A lot of times when I feel certain something or feel some kind of excitement, I'll get real quiet and I'll just work. I'll just do my work. I gotta find me a new knife to open up these boxes tonight, y'all. I don't know who stole my other two knives. And I use utility cutters to open up the boxes. I'm sure y'all heard me when I was working the other night and was doing a video. And man, every time I know when I leave this house, I might just end up running into her. And I know I'm not gonna go to work. I know I'm gonna hang with her. Shout out to the chat. I got responsibilities, man, and she don't have no real responsibilities right now. She live at home with her people. I know where she's at. I need to ask one of my homeboys if he knows exactly where she's at. Tell her to give me a call. Tell her to call me. Call your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. And she would call me. Be like, yo, Ray, what's up? What's going on? Oh, oh my God. Lonnie, one love you. Oh, Jesus. But like I said, I don't accept surrender. I don't acknowledge a white flag. I don't acknowledge anything because you started it. If you did not start that, then I would be all right. I can't really fucking blame you, but it happened. Shout out to the chat. Yo, oh my God. So much stuff is happening in the world, man. We're losing our value of our dollars. It's not being backed up by gold. And it's a worry. I mean, I'm 50 right now, and in a couple more years, I'll be a senior citizen. Where am I going to be at 63 years old? I mean, come on. Shout out to the chat. And when you look at the news, I mean, I can't help but get depressed. It's depressing. How do we make it? How do we do anything? Shout out to the chat. I'm just wondering. Yeah, one of my bosses, she getting ready to go on vacation next week. She just came back from a vacation. But I guess she do a lot of overtime. And we getting ready to go into overtime in a little bit on that job. But after January, the job ends anyway. So I need to work as much as possible. I have to file my own taxes this year. Shout out to the chat. But yeah. I'm not feeling very happy right now. But I know how to cheer myself up, so I'll be all right. All I gotta do is get on the bus and go to work. Just chill out in the break room until it's time for me to hit the floor. You know what I mean? And I got enough money to ride the bus all day today if I want to. I don't know what to do. But I do know I have responsibilities. I have responsibilities. No one is here to help me, so it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of stuff is happening downtown, man. Yo, they got this one truck. It drives around. And the dude that owns the truck, he's on the truck. I mean, you can see the lights lighting up on it. And he's on the truck. And he said, shout out to everyone in Charleston, South Carolina. Yo, that shit be tripping me out. I be having so much fun looking at that truck and stuff. Yo, man. What y'all think? Y'all think I should try to find my girlfriend? KK. I really be missing her, though. God. Man, y'all just don't know. Certain songs I play on the radio, yo, I be in tears. I'd be in tears. Certain songs we used to sing together, and yo, we love that Spanish music. We love reggaeton. We love bachata and reggaeton. Bachata and reggaeton, yo. We love that. We love our music. We love our culture. Shout out to the chat. I'm Cape Verdean. She's Puerto Rican. Shout out to the chat. Well, what y'all think? Y'all think I should find my girlfriend? Maybe it'll alleviate some of this stuff on YouTube. Because if she find out about this YouTube page, oh, she gonna have it. Oh, I already know she gonna talk to me. If she find out about this YouTube page, oh my God. And she probably already know. She probably not gonna say nothing. She probably over there laughing. She was the one that told me we were demons from hell. Oh my goodness, I miss her so much. Yo, the only thing I didn't like about her is when she got off of her meds, she would always disappear and go to IOP. I remember one morning she showed up to the job, right, to the office, trying to get on a ticket, right? And she must have spazzed because they didn't even call the police. They did dial 911. The police came, they showed up, but an ambulance came and she was on the ambulance. They took her to IOP immediately, straight to the emergency room. They checked her in. They talked with her. They examined her. They put her right there on the psychiatric ward. And nobody knew where she was at until she got out. And when she's on her meds, yo, she's talking, she's laughing, we're having a good time. But when she's off her meds, yo, she got 5 jobs. She's trying to make it in the world. She will take a book bag, put on a baseball cap, and walk on the expressway, and we'll do a video. Yes, she will. She has done it. And in that video, she was talking about her family. She was talking about how she was raised. And then, like, maybe a few months after that, she got arrested. They put her in jail. But they always would put her in a room by herself. And they used to try to, regulate her medicine in there. But they would only hold her for 72 hours and then release her again. And then she would be right back doing the same thing. I am so glad she's not on the streets anymore. One of my homeboys did tell me she was still out there, but I haven't seen her. And I hope she's at home with her sister, because that's who she was staying with last time. Every time I see this woman, I just get all happy. Shout out to the chat. We got 5 ghost watchers. I would get all happy when I see her. My face just lights up. And we run to each other. I know if I run into her today, I'm probably not going to even come home for 3-4 days, or a whole week. I won't even come home, because I'll be too concerned with her. I would try to bring her over here, but that would be a disaster. I really miss her, though. I think as long as she's regulated on her medicine, I'll be all right. She probably get me on my medicine. Rabe, come on. They ain't gonna lock you up. Who called on you? Just don't hang with them no more. They a snitch. See, I'm cheering up already. Shout out to the chat. Yo, I gotta get off this phone. Damn, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on my Facebook page and I'm gonna get in touch with one of my homeboys and see if he knows where she is at. And tell him to give her my phone number. And you know what she would do? She would actually walk. She would take the bus with me, and we would go to IOP together. Like Ray, you go, I go. That's how we used to do it back in the day. You know what I mean? You go to the emergency room, I go to the emergency room. If you seeing this particular therapist, I'm gonna see this particular therapist. I mean, I would love that. Shout out to the chat. I don't know who this is. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. I've never seen you over here before. Okay, I know who you are. All right, there you go. You in? Ah, shit. What's going on with this? Hold on, y'all.
What you doing, Ray?
Hold on.
Hold on for what? Fuck you saying hold on for?
Hold on. Real quick. Something's going on with this. I don't know what's going on.
What you doing, Ray?
Something's going on with my thing.
What you doing? Huh?
Come back.
What you doing, Arabia?
It was dead, but it been raining all day. Nobody.
Oh boy, I just kicked my own self out of the chat for a second, y'all. Sorry about that. Back to our feelings comeback. Man, and I got a pain in my chest too, yo. But yeah, if I run into her today, I know I ain't going to work. I am not going to work. That girl was too funny. Yeah, she had went viral on Facebook because she took a book bag, she put on a little hat, and she was walking the expressway. And while she was walking, she was talking about her family situation and what was going on with her. And I could tell something was wrong because she kept saying she had 3 jobs. And I know at the time she wasn't working anywhere. She wasn't working anywhere. And shout out to the chat. I think she's working now. You know, a lot of my friends are dead. A lot of them gone. I found out about my homeboy Mike. White dude, long hair. He's from California. We used to hang together all the time. He bought himself a moped, y'all. He got hit on that moped. He is now dead. He's been dead for a while. But I remember all the crazy shit he was going through with his wife. He was trying to leave the wife. He ended up moving into West Ashley, get an apartment there. The apartment became how you say it? Not abandoned, but the apartment became it's a word. It's when it became condemned. Yeah, the city came in and condemned the house, and he had to move with his wife. Well, he had got himself a moped, and he started working on Gig Pro. You know, for that temp place. It's an app you work for. And he started working, and he was making good money. He was getting back into the swing of things, and he used to always talk to me about finding a good job and becoming stable and stuff like that with my housing and stuff like that. And he was on his moped one night, y'all, and he got hit and he died. And it's been a while since I've seen him. I was wondering why I didn't see him around town. Because usually when I'm downtown, I usually see him riding past, or he'll stop, he'll talk to me for a few seconds. I'll get on the back of his moped. He go to the street to the store, and we'll shake hands and see each other later on, man. Yo, a lot of my friends ain't here no more, man. It's really fucking with me. I guess that's why I be on YouTube fussing a lot. But yeah, a lot of my people, man, didn't make it. Didn't make it off them damn streets. They tried, but they never made it. A few of my coworkers, they still out there in the streets. They get off of work, they gotta hang in the park where a police officer gonna come up to them and put them out of the park. Cause especially when you be out there after dark, they gonna roll up on you. And I remember going to the waterfront down here in Charleston, South Carolina. I always knew what time to leave from out of there before the cops showed up. Then I would walk down there about 3 o'clock in the morning and just hang there until 5 o'clock. I remember one time I did that before because I had a job, and the job didn't end until 3:30 that morning. So I turned on Brown Skin Lady. I was listening to her do her panel that particular morning, and I waited until 5 o'clock. I went to the office, I got paid out, and I got on the bus and I went home. Shout out to the chat. So a lot of you YouTube creators, y'all don't know how much you really need it, man. Because y'all be getting me through some really rough spots, man. And I know it's my fault that I'm doing half the fuck shit on YouTube. And now when I think about it, I understand why she did what she did, but she didn't have to call those people. Now I gotta get in touch with KK to walk me down there, and just so I won't get trapped off. But she will tell me if I'm getting ready to get trapped off. She know what to look for, what signs to look for, what the people gonna say. If they see these YouTube videos I've been doing, man, all that stuff, man, shit, I probably won't get out of that fucking hospital for the, oh Lord. And they take good care of you, though. I ain't gonna lie. They take good care of you when you go. That hospital food, yo, that be slamming. Yo, sometimes when I get off of work, I'll go straight over there to the hospital, go right to the cafeteria spot, and order me the scrambled eggs and the sausages, man. And I'll get me a cup of coffee. I'll sit down there by myself. I'll turn on my phone and I'll listen to videos while I'm eating. And then I'll walk around for a little while and go home. The hospital food is the best food, man. That remind me of Mama cooking. Oh no, I'm not talking about KB. Mama cooking is the best cooking in the world, man. I miss my adopted mother. She said she was sorry that she put me out of the house early, but she was proud of me because I never came back. I never tried to move back into her house or nothing. All my other siblings, yes, they went back to live with mom for a little while, but then they had to get out on their own. And mom was like, yo, I'm not gonna be here forever. Y'all gotta get out on your own. And my mom was very strict on us when we were growing up. She was very strict. She wasn't an affectionate person. She was just very strict on us. And it's like, yo, y'all got to do this, man. You cannot be like your natural parents. You got to do this. When you have kids, take care of your children. My mom used to preach to us all the time. All my brothers and sisters have kids. I'm the only one without any children. Without anyone. So as I grow older, I just grow older. Be by myself. Hang by myself. I hang by myself now. I don't hang with a whole bunch of people. Y'all be seeing me on my job when I do videos from the job. I mostly be by myself. Or there's some woman sitting close to me. I guess they be watching me a little bit because they kind of like think there's something that ain't clicking there. I don't know. I try not to think about it. And when we take our breaks, I always make sure I have something to eat and something to drink. And then I go back on the floor and carry on the rest of my evening. And when I'm done putting stuff on the shelf, I go ahead and zone everything out. I fix it. I fix all the shelves that I'm working on, and that's it. I help clean up the store. I throw out the trash. I do everything I'm supposed to be doing, man. And just oh man. When them police came to my house a couple of weeks ago, I was like shocked. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that. And all the police downtown, they all know who I am because they used to always give me tickets for open container. I remember one time Black Lives Matter was having a rally in Marion Square, and the cops was after Black Lives Matter that night. Oh, they chased them. They were so mad they couldn't catch them that when they saw me rolling up over there to the store, the Circle K right there on Calhoun, I went in the store. I bought my homeboy, some food and stuff and a drink, and I bought me a beer. And I came outside, I popped this shit. As soon as I popped it, the police rolled up on me. It's like, yo, Arabia, we know it's you. I'm like, damn. And every time they used to see me walking like certain streets downtown, they would stop and talk to me. Good to see that you're not on the streets. Good to see that you're doing good. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Thank y'all for coming over and rocking it out with me. We've had a rough and bumpy weekend. We had a rough week so far. Thus far. It is what it is. I'll be having a lot of fun here talking to you guys and just rocking it out with you. Shout out to my YouTube creators for being who they are. Shout out to my subscribers for being who they are. Shout out to my chat members. Shout out to the people that write in the comment section. Shout out to those that actually hit my link and talk to me. You don't have to hide in the bushes. You don't have to be afraid of me. Little old me. Anyway, I see another YouTube creator is going live right now. Okay. A lot of people live right now. Shout out to them. I'm out of here, you guys. We'll talk later. Thank you for coming over. I appreciate your view. Like and share the video. Be patient with me. It's gonna take a minute. I hope I run into my girlfriend, because if I talk to her about what's going on with me over here and those phone calls that were made about me to that particular, she will go with me to the hospital and be like, yo, I need to talk to so and so and so and so. Let's get this over with, Arabia. She won't tell me to run away. She would be the first one to tell me, do not run away. Face it. If you get caught up, face it. You did the videos. So I'm gonna get off of here, try to get her to call me before I go to work. Hopefully she'll call, and then we'll talk. I'll explain it to her. And 9 times out of 10, she's gonna go over there to that YouTube channel and she's gonna talk to me about it. And I know what she's gonna say. Do not be afraid to go to IOP. Do not be afraid of where you were going. Go. Even if they decide to take you into custody and lock you down, just admit what you did. Don't run. You ain't run before. I know what she gonna say. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I will see y'all in the next video or perhaps in someone else's chat. Peace. Have an awesome day. One. It's after 1 o'clock. Oh, almost 2 o'clock, y'all. I gotta get ready to get out of here. Peace. Nashawn, facts up here. Next time I go live, please hit the link again. I don't know how. There's something wrong with my connection going on. I don't know. But just hit the link again the next time I go live, and we'll chop it up. We'll talk, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming over. Peace.